This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the street. Sing it with me now. spEarz. Coming at you like an army. Ready for war like in the 90s. Back when Raw was going at it with Nitro. Around the time Naughty by Nature dropped Filmy Flow. Out here for the culture, but I'll take the dough if that's what it takes to make a king of the ring. William Regal. By the way, does it? Real hot tastes, no censorship. For then you're in the right place. Listen as I take time to dissect the best of what created. Put it out today from the waist. Coming at you live from a location unknown. Recording reviews off the cellular phone. With the show known for going off the hinges, but never hearing the dial tone. Far away from an F5 zone. On BDP, we ain't fearing no beast. This is spEarz2DaStreetz, your host of the show. spEarz to the streets. Host of the show. Your host of the show. This is spEarz2DaStreetz. This is fearing no beast. This is spEarz2DaStreetz. This is your host of the show. spEarz to the streets.
AEW really needs to advertise their specials more often. Because I almost missed Playoff Palooza. The championship match between Toni Storm and Queen Aminata closed out April of 2025 with a bang. Aminata in red, Storm in yellow. These women were dressed like they just unlocked hidden costumes, but that headbutt from Aminata at the open of the match could be heard worldwide. 2 women at the top of their game. It was disappointing to hear the announcers already called the match and saying that Aminata was there to push Storm. Yes, the match was glaringly predetermined, but in no way was it one-sided. The audience was treated to earth-shaking powerbombs, a unique Hell's Gate from Aminata's corner, which incorporated a dual lock on both her opponent's arms, the signature running knee kick, where for once Aminata was able to retract it and stay on her feet instead of being sloppily dragged out the ring as her previous performances. A gorgeous running DDT applied by Toni Storm and a figure 4 that was combined with an STF by the champ, which is something that I would love to see Mercedes Moné added to her upcoming match against Hayter at Double or Nothing. Yes, the Storm Zero was thunderous and put Aminata away as Aminata racks up yet another loss at AEW. Similar to Lila Gray on ROH days later, but the only difference being brands. So the smart money for the Pure Championship is still on Aminata. After this match, Storm went on to battle Miyu Yamashita and Lady Frost. At the end of that particular match, delivering a fun promo around the stadium. Honestly, that promo should have been reserved for Playoff Palooza. Why not pull out all the stops at a special taping instead of a house match? Moné delivering her promo after the Yamashita matchup made sense. Pure heel humor. Running away from the threat of Hayter so fast that she ended up dropping one of her belts on the floor. Would it be infinitely more entertaining if Moné was booked like Bane? Certainly, but during Moné's interview at Playoff Palooza, her inadequacies were pointed out. She's a champ who's in a lower weight class from her challenger. She's only been with the company for a year. These are great excuses as to why Moné will most likely be running away from combat more often in the weeks to come, leading up to Double or Nothing in an effort not to injure herself. The brand has to be protected. I bought a ticket to a theater in Nebraska that had a showing of SummerSlam 2021. Moné was a no-show. Survivor Series 2022. Moné was supposed to re-sign with WWE in Boston. That fell through, as all I acquired in the bead was a distaste for the city Moné chooses to be billed from. That isn't happening this year while I'm in Arizona. And any way Moné has to do that to accomplish getting to the Owen Hart Cup Finals, I am in full support of, even if that means she is off TV until May 25th. Yeah, that jab at saying Hayter looks like Daffy from Scooby-Doo didn't exactly land the way Moné wanted it to, nor did the Hart family is dear to my heart play on words bit, but this time out of the ring gives Moné a space to where she can deliver a solid message on the mic, on the road to Double or Nothing. And if not, it's fun to watch the champ run because her destination is clearly to more gold at All In.
This is spEarz to the streets. Get down to the beat, or get beat down in the street. Sing it with me now. S-P-E-A-R-Z. Coming at you like an army. Ready for war like in the 90s. Back when Raw was going at it with Nitro. Around the time Naughty by Nature dropped Filmy Flow. Out here for the culture, but I'll take the dough if that's what it takes to make a king of the ring. William Regal. By the way, real hot takes, no censorship, for anything in the right place. Listeners, I take time to dissect the best of what created, put it out today from the waist, coming at you live from a location unknown, recording reviews off the cellular phone, with the show known for going off the hinges but never hearing the dial tone. Far away from an F5 zone. On BDP, we ain't fearing no beast. This is spEarz2DaStreetz, your host of the show. spEarz to the streets, host of the show. Your host of the show. This is spEarz2DaStreetz. This is fearing no beast. This is spEarz2DaStreetz. This is your host of the show. spEarz to the streets.